Hello everyone. Today we'll look into DeepSeek, which is the AI startup of China, which has taken over big giants from US such as ChatGPT and Gemini. So we'll look into the model. Before going into that, we'll look what capabilities they have bring in that is making them stand out. So we'll look into this article by Forbes. It's about DeepSeek and the China startup. This is the introduction of the company and its presence, but we'll look into the formula that has helped them to make it not just faster but perform better. So here we have the area of competence of DeepSeek over Gemini and ChatGPT. So DeepSeek models utilize on MEO architecture, which is focusing on a very specific area where expertise are required, which means if we have a picture and there's a specialization of that picture, for example, it's an engineering diagram. So DeepSeek will focus all the engineering knowledge onto that picture to analyze that picture. Likewise, if there is a medical report, so DeepSeek will use the knowledge available in the medical area to analyze the report over figuring out everything and every resource available in on the internet and trying to give an answer. So the amount of hallucination that we used to see in the models such as ChatGPT and Gemini will significantly reduce. So now we'll look into the model so we can practically see how the model works. So we have two areas. One is search. We can go search the internet through DeepSeek model, and the other part is the R1 deep think. So R1 model will help us to get the results very curated and tailored to our requirement. It has reinforcement thinking, so it can reason very well, reason like a human, and tell us what reasons are behind the answer it's being given. So if we start querying the system for solving a mystery, it can give us a solution to the mystery. So let's go to Gemini and create a story about a mystery. So you have 200 words. So we have a small set of data. We got a story from Gemini about a crime story, and we'll ask ChatGPT DeepSeek to give us the reasoning and solve the mystery. Solve the mystery in 200 words. So we don't want to create a lot of buzzwords and have very deep thinking. So just to test the model, we'll solve this mystery. So you'll see the system is very good and capable of giving reasoning behind what it's concluding. So currently it's doing the thinking. On the thinking part, it's giving a lot of reasoning, what it's analyzing. And based on the analysis, we will have a final output. So now we can analyze that the storytelling model not just takes the backstory and understand in a logical manner what the story is, but can scene by scene prove what actions or the statement proves that Lily was the main culprit in this story, and what happens in the next scene, how Davis murdered at the end, that love and porcelain are both fragile. It proves that the thinking methodology one way, it has reasoning, and then it gives you scene by scene. We can open new chat, ask a system to create a game for us. And if we ask the system to create something, which could be a game, application, website, the system is capable of delivering so. So we'll ask the system to create a game for 10-year-old maths. So in HTML. So now once the system has given us the result, we can go back and take our data, which it has shared, and copy it and run it on HTML. So we can directly run it on HTML. For example, 9 into 4, I give the answer 18 and it will check. So it says it's wrong, it's 36. 6 plus 2, if I say 8, I'll say great job. So it's 10 into 770. Let's say it's 15. So the system has created in one go a game which is for a 10-year-old for maths. So likewise, I can paste this into HTML and upload on my website. We can test the model for other things. For example, if we need historical conclusions, how it concludes. So we ask a question regarding the Opium War. So what is your opinion on Opium Wars? Woo. So it's saying just start calling the reasons behind the war, who started the war, the reasons. So it's start to reason the history, explore the data in the history, and then start to give you conclusions. So it don't start to just generate data randomly through the internet and then ask you to iterate and train it over time. It just simply focuses on your data, reason first, and then give you the conclusion. So the key point here is the reasoning part. That first it gives you the structure, why it's giving you specific answers, and then you will have the answers. So we can see that a system has given us answers based on the input or the political opinion. So here we asked about the Opium War. So it gives an opinion about the Opium War that Britain bear primary responsibility for initiating the Opium Wars to enforce narcotics trade and imperialist expansion. But we can tilt and see if it has other political opinions. So we ask about Tiananmen Square. So what? Not Tiananmen. We ask about Taiwan. So what is the status of Taiwan? So sorry, I'm not sure to approach this type of question. Let's say about maths, coding, and logic. What's the happiest city in China? So let's ask this. So now it's answering well about the happiest city in China, but over this question of Taiwan, it has no opinion. But over the question of Opium War, it has a conclusion that UK was responsible for the war. So now it's giving you the reasons and stating numbers of each city why they are a happy city. Okay, can you advise me how to study in China? Now I'll ask, what is the better choice? What is the better choice? China and Italy. So now the system will answer based on my previous questioning and make the sense over time, like what I asked previously, what I'm asking now, and build a reasoning based on that. So see, it has given me a conclusion based on choose China based on STEM business or Mandarin, drawn fast-growing economy and tech innovation. You're comfortable in the culture adaptation and language challenges. You're passionate about art, history, design, and culinary. You prefer slower pace of life. Mandarin culture, your EU access, travel and work. Final advice, your career driven China, your affordability is China, and your culture driven, both are fantastic. So it's tilted towards one thing, which is obviously not Italy. How about Germany? So you can see it has taken my previous questioning regarding studying in China, and now they're bringing Germany into the mix. I need to compare China and Germany and Italy on the previous factors. So it has the capability to understand the thought process, the line of questioning. It is getting deeper, structuring it, and making sure it gives a very structured and informed answer. So it highlights the tuition fees low and the cost of education in Germany compared to China. China's scholarship and Italy has moderate fee, but it has kept in mind that it has to make sure what are the key points they have to highlight. Cost of living is moderate in China, higher than China tier 2 cities. So education and career opportunities Germany, it has world-class universities, low and no tuition fees, strong job market, cons, program required, German efficiencies. China, better tech and business innovation and Mandarin immersion. So it says that German proficiency is a con, but in terms of China, it says Mandarin immersion. You will immerse into Mandarin. Likewise, ideal art and design humanity, weaker in STEM job prospects. So it also give a cross breakup 850, 1200 per month. Um, Cover rents, food and transport, lower cost in second and third tier cities. So it's not giving the first tier to city in China how much that costs and moderate cost for Italy. It gives a comparison on Germany's culture with China and Italy, language requirements. It does not talk about English usage both in China and Italy. I talk about that in terms of Germany. So likewise, we can see that this reasoning module is very well built. Not just built, it has a line of questioning. It sees what the intent of the user is and where they want to move the conversation towards. And it see how the system understand the picture and talk to the picture. Let me understand. Long time to give us this takeaway, but you can go back and see how much details in terms of the picture has been provided. It has dissected the picture, saw what's inside the picture, and give us what these DNA RNA features are in the picture, and give us more detail on the differentiation and characteristics and other details. So we can see it can analyze pictures. One last thing about DeepSeek model is what are other ways we can access DeepSeek. We can have Olama, and within Olama, we can go and search DeepSeek and download DeepSeek. It's available model which is free, so you can just download that in your PC and start running and then DeepSeek on your computer. So we can have 1.1 GB model, 7 GB model, 8 GB model, up till 404 GB. I think 1.1 GB will be pretty much it what we require to run on this model on our laptops easily, and it will work. So we can start download and then we can run Olama on our laptops, and DeepSeek is available. We can develop application websites analysis and also get more to be known in terms of structured data sets. Thank you very much for today.